Hello, students. I am Assistant Professor Dr. Jadhav, Faculty of Commerce, People's College, Nanded. Today, I am taking one numerical question on the topic of hotel accounting. This is the question number 8 of this topic. This question has asked in the examination of Swami Ramanand Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded for BCom third year in the examination of May-June 2022. Now I am reading question for the information of students. From the following trial balance of Hotel Shubhra Limited as on 31st December 2020, prepare final account. Trial balance, particular debit rupees, credit rupees. Issued and paid up capital under this heading, two items as given 8,500 5% preference shares of rupees 10 each, 14,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. Amount of preference share is 85,000 and equity shares amount is 1,40,000. Both items goes to the balance sheet liability side under the heading of share capital. Next heading under the heading of purchases, liquor debit side 60,000, provision and stores debit side 50,000. Next item under the heading of sales, food 70,000, liquor 80,000. Apartment rent 82,000, miscellaneous income 10,300, 4% mortgage debenture 2 lakh, 4% mortgage debenture. This one is the hidden adjustment. It should be taken under the heading of secured loan, balance sheet liability side. Building 3,50,000, furniture 57,000. These two items will be go to the under the heading of fixed asset, balance sheet asset side. Investment 52,000. This one is also asset. Goodwill 1,10,000. This one is also asset. Reserve 1 lakh, sorry, reserve 75,000. Reserve goes to the balance sheet liability side under the heading of reserve and surplus. Profit and loss opening balance on 1st January 2020, 15,000. This item goes to the profit and loss appropriation account credit side as a last year opening balance. Next, creditors 50,000 goes to the balance sheet liability side. Debenture interest, profit and loss account debit side, inner column. Wages and salary 52,000. Hotel expenses 7,000. General and administrative expenses 29,500. Repairs 2,175. Interim dividend for preference share 2,125. This item goes to the profit and loss appropriation account. Next, under the heading of opening stock, liquor 22,000, provision and stores 3,200. Opening stock should be taken in the profit and loss account debit side under the heading of to material used. Then cash 1,300. This is the current asset. Book debts 1,500. This one is also current asset. Total of trial balance is 8,07,300. Adjustment number 1 under the heading of closing stock, liquor 25,000, provision and stores 15,000. Effects are closing stock, profit and loss account, less from purchases debit side, and second effect balance sheet asset side under the heading of current asset. Adjustment number 2, depreciation on furniture 5%, less from furniture, and second effect goes to the profit and loss account debit side. Adjustment number third, unpaid wages, rupees 15,000. Add in wages, second effect, profit on balance sheet, liability side, under the heading of current liabilities. Adjustment number four, provide interest on debenture. That is already I have told regarding the debenture, 4% debenture, that is hidden adjustment, means complete this adjustment. Next, 10% dividend on equity shares. 10% of the equity share means equity share is the 1,40,000 and 10% it means 14,000. If it goes to the profit and loss appropriation account, debit side 14,000, and second effect goes to the balance sheet liability side under the heading of provision. Now I am taking solution of this question. First item, issued and paid up capital. If it goes to the balance sheet liability side under the heading of share capital, 8,500 shares, preference shares amount 85,000, and equity share amount rupees 1,40,000 under the heading of share capital. Next item, purchases, that I will solve after the opening stock. Sales, food and liquor goes to the profit and loss appropriation account credit side. Sorry, profit and loss account credit side. By sales, food 70,000, liquor 80,000. The next item, apartment rent. This is the income, hence profit and loss account credit side by apartment rent rupees 82,000. Next, miscellaneous income. This one is also income, hence profit and loss account credit side by miscellaneous income 10,300. Next, 4% mortgage debenture. Mortgage debenture means this is the part of liability under the heading of secured loan. Before this, I am taking heading reserve and surplus. Four percent mortgage loan, that is 2 lakh. Next item, Building, furniture, investment, goodwill, these are the assets. Building and furniture is the fixed asset, hence goes to the under the heading of fixed asset, balance sheet, asset side. One adjustment has given on the furniture, I think, yes, depreciation adjustment is given on furniture, hence furniture amount should be inner column. Next, investment. Investment is also asset under the same heading, investment. Next, goodwill. Goodwill is an intangible fixed asset, hence goes to the under the heading of fixed asset. Next, reserve. Reserve is the liability, goes to the balance sheet liability side under the heading of reserve. Amount rupees 75,000. Next item, opening balance of profit and loss account 15,000. This item goes to the profit and loss appropriation account credit side by last year profit 15,000. Next item, creditors. Creditors is an liability. This is the current liability. Creditors amount rupees 50,000. Next item, debenture interest. Debenture interest goes to the profit and loss account debit side, inner column due to adjustment. To debenture interest amount rupees 7,500. Next item, wages and salary 52,000. Wages and salary, hotel expenses, general and administration expenses, repairs. These are the all items of profit and loss account. To wages and salary 52,000. To hotel expenses account 7,000. To general and administration expenses 29,500. To repairs 2,175. These are the all final amounts, hence will be taken in the last column. Then interim dividend for preference share. This is the item of profit and loss appropriation account. Hence profit and loss appropriation account debit side to interim dividend for preference share. It is 2,125. Then opening stock under the heading of opening stock, 2 material used, formula of material used, opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. Hence item of under the heading of opening stock is liquor 22,000, provision and store 3,200. Then item of under the heading of purchases, liquor 60,000, provision and store 50,000. Add in this, add in opening stock, liquor 60,000, provision and store 50,000. Then cash and book debts. These are the item of current asset. Cash 1,300, book debts 1,500. Trial balance item over. Now I am taking adjustment. Adjustment number 1, closing stock. First effect goes to the balance sheet asset side. Under the heading of closing stock, liquor 25,000, provision and store 15,000. Less from purchases, profit and loss account, debit side, second effect. Liquor 25,000, provision and store 25,000. Here, item of material used, liquor 22,000 plus 60,000 minus 25,000 is equal to 57,000. Then provision and stores 3,200 plus 50,000 minus 15,000 equal to 38,200. Now adjustment number second, depreciation on furniture 5%. First effect, less from furniture, as the depreciation 5% depreciation on 57,000, that is 2,850. Outer column amount 54,150. Second effect goes to the profit and loss debit side to depreciation on furniture amount rupees 2,850. Adjustment number third, unpaid wages rupees 15,000. First effect, add in wages and salary. Wages and salary in the column. Add outstanding wages amount rupees 15,000. Total of this 67,000. Second effect goes to the balance sheet, current liabilities, outstanding wages rupees 15,000. Adjustment number third, provide interest on debenture. This item has taken under the heading of secured loan. 4% interest on loan is, that is 8,000. Hence, profit and loss account outer column should be 8,000. 8,000 already paid, that is 500. Hence, remaining balance should be add outstanding outstanding interest, that is 500. Can write here also. There is no problem because of already I have taken extra column. Total of these 7,500 plus 500, that is total has taken outer column 8,000. Second effect goes to the balance sheet liability side under the heading of provision, under the heading of unsecured loan. Outstanding interest on debenture, that is outstanding only balance 500. Adjustment number 4, sorry, adjustment number 5. 10% dividend on equity share. Equity share amount rupees 1,40,000. 10% of this, that is 40,000. First effect goes to the balance sheet liability side under the heading of provision. That is dividend on equity share. 14,000. Second effect goes to the profit and loss appropriation account debit side to dividend on equity shares. Rupees 14,000. I think all adjustment has effects taken. Now I am closing account one by one. Total of profit and loss account credit side is more than debit side, that is 2,42,300. Hence difference shows to the debit side, that is to profit and loss appropriation account in packet profit transfer. 2,43,000, 2,42,300 minus all these 2,42,300 minus debit side 2,42,300 minus debit side items, that is equal to 30,575. Total of this debit side is 2,42,300. Both sides are equal. This balance transfer to profit and loss appropriation account credit side. That indicates by current year profit. Total of credit side profit and loss appropriation account 45,575 less debit side, that is the difference 29,450. Both sides are ended. This is the net profit to net profit. Write it down. 29,450 taken liability side under the heading of reserve and surplus. 29,450 net profit. Now total of balance sheet liability side 6,08,950, and total of balance sheet asset side it should be same 8 lakh 6,08,950. This is the solution at a glance. Profit and loss account, profit and loss appropriation account, and balance sheet. This one is the question. I hope everyone has understood this question with answer and satisfied. Thank you.